The UCLA Daily Bruin has been the newspaper of the University of California, Los Angeles for 99 years. From the class of 1949 to the class of 2018, alumni converged on the Bruin's longtime Kirchhoff Hall headquarters, not only to renew old friendships, but also to measure the distance and similarities between their times and the fast-changing world of today's staffers. Chief organizer was Lawrence Ma, class of 95. The up-to-date Daily Bruin is currently in a windowless suite on Kirchhoff's ground floor. Alums and undergrads mingled in the efficient newsroom, their interactions eased by iced tea, coffee, water, and cookies. In my time, reporters and editors used clunky Underwood and Royal typewriters. Now, of course, it's all digital. Laptops, big monitors for the designers. In my era, we had no computer screens, but at least I had an expansive third-floor office with a window. Today's editor-in-chief has a virtual cubbyhole. A major attraction for the returnees was the archives, where we could look up our old contributions and revive college memories.
93 to 97. Hi, Gil.
Are you taking a walk down memory lane?
I'm trying to find a specific story.
Though I retain my own musty-bound volume of my year as editor, it was informative to compare our daily tabloid efforts to today's broadsheet format. My paper's masthead on a campus of 14,000 students named a handful of editors, directing a staff of maybe 40 people. On today's masthead, dozens of names and highly specialized positions among the 500 journalists serving 44,000 students on a much more diverse campus. Today's Daily Bruin takes a much wider reach than mine did, covering state and national issues from a student's perspective. Still, the Bruin stays on top of local millennial trends, from the now ubiquitous electric scooters to that perennial standby beer. The daily press run of 7,000 copies is smaller than ours was, but the paper is much slicker graphically than in our black and white linotype time. There is even a glossy quarterly magazine, Prime, focusing on the life stories of students. Juliette Lessin, originally from Paris, is the editor. Biggest difference? dailybruin.com, the 7-day-a-week news website. Editor-in-chief Jacob Priel, bossing the online and the print side, tells me where the main action is.
Online is definitely the dominant force here, and we have to kind of move with the times and have to constantly be available to make sure things are as active and available for people as possible. At least for right now, in this exact moment, I think most people prefer online to print. Even though personally I also think too that the print allows you to kind of digest the news and kind of process it in a more thoughtful manner, whereas online it's too instantaneous, it's in your face, here it is, and I think that the print product still has value in the sense that it kind of gives you this full picture after it's gone through its day of news cycle. Here's what we got, and here's what we're left with. I think firstly our paper has definitely gotten smaller, unfortunately, just with print revenue and things kind of changing. I think our coverage is a lot quicker, which is good because there's a lot more things like instantaneously happening. We have a lot more reporters on the ground who can quickly cover things.
The young and the veterans viewed 3 one-hour panels. An inspiring Bruin alum was Robert Salonga, a Pulitzer Prize-winning reporter for the San Jose Mercury News. Jacob Priel, digital editor Michael Zashornak, and managing editor Amy Baumgartner described the challenges of running daily operations now. Frank Xiang, Sonali Kohli, Anthony Pesce, and Ryan Menezes, ex-Bruins working for the Los Angeles Times, described the recent troubles and the new hopes for the leading metropolitan daily where many DB staffers aspire to work. The day ended with a reception and buffet dinner at the James West Alumni Center near the Pauley Pavilion basketball shrine. Broadcaster Patrick Healy of KNBC Channel 4 was the program's MC.
You're my people! I'm back home!
Among speakers, Amy Emmert, former advisor to the Bruin. Alum of the Year award went to ESPN Sports Center anchor Carrie Champion, class of '98. Champion and Healy ended the night by leading a Bruin 8 clap. Some ended it with UCLA, others with Beat SC.
I think the spirit of Daily Bruin hasn't really changed that much, just because the nature of it is we cover it for the students, and part of our responsibility is to the history of UCLA, and our archives, I think, really prove that. But throughout the entire history, we've always been there, making sure that things are covered, people are held accountable, and the designs change, the amount of content per page changes, but really the spirit of it, I think, always stays the same, and I think that's what makes it so special.